okay, I haven't noticed this everywhere, but I've noticed this enough, and I thought I would say something about this. It's okay to be pro-watermelon people. In fact, I encourage that. That is a good thing, that you are pro people's freedom and human rights and safety. That is a good thing. But when you are advocating for them and you're speaking out against Zios and the blue and white flag country, and that country's government specifically, and the IOF and their horrific actions and rhetoric that are coming out from them, it's important to know where the line is between criticizing that and playing into genuinely anti-Semitic tropes. And I'm not saying that criticizing this genocidal blue and white flag country's government and their occupying forces is anti-Semitic. It's not. In fact, you should criticize that. But I'm just saying to be aware of where the rhetoric you're spouting off is coming from. Like, if it sounds like something from Nazi propaganda or the Hammer of the Jews, which is what was used to persecute Jewish people throughout medieval Europe especially, and also fed into the Hammer of the Witches or the Witch Trial persecution book being created. If it sounds like something from that, be very wary of saying it. I encourage you not to say things like that, because we shouldn't be fueling these Zios and their arguments with actual anti-Semitism. Like, I'm all for criticizing that blue and white country and their occupying forces, but you have to be aware of the rhetoric you're using and where it's coming from, and what it might be playing into, because you might be playing into their hands without intending to, by doing actual anti-Semitic things, which I should hope that we know better than to do, but I just want to point that out. Like, if it sounds like a anti-Semitic conspiracy theory, and you're saying that, especially to a group that tries to conflate themselves very hard with Jewish people, it becomes problematic. I just say this because, like, the blue and white flag apartheid state and their occupying forces are really, they do try to conflate themselves with Jewish people, but I would like to remind you that not all Jews are connected to the blue and white flag apartheid state, and not all Jews are Zios. In fact, many Zios are evangelical Christians, and, like, take it from someone like me who is of Jewish descent but have no ties to the blue and white flag apartheid state and is not a Zio. Like, not all of us are Zios, and I would appreciate it if people, like, were wary of using actual anti-Semitic tropes in their pro-watermelon people advocacy, because, like, let's not advocate by using genuinely harmful tropes. Like, there are better ways to advocate than playing into genuine anti-Semitism, and like, let's not fight horrific things by inciting more horrific things, is what I'm trying to get at. I hope that makes sense, and thank you for watching this far if you have, but yeah, that's why you really shouldn't be using anti-Semitic tropes in your pro-watermelon people advocacy, because hate and bigotry shouldn't have a place in your